And hello, we are live. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We are playing a game that we've not played for a long time. Automobilista 2. This is a multi-class race. GTE and Group C.
Looks like you're clear on pit exit.
A bit of a weird combo, yes, because these two cars they're not from the same period. However, both will have raced at Road America during their lifespan. Because Group C, it was called GTP in the old IMSA, and then much later when IMSA ran GTE, they also ran at Road America, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. So we are actually struggling a little bit for pace. Partly to do because I've not played this game for a long time. I can do an okay lap time, it's just keeping the left rear from overheating. Because once that the left tire gets over 100 degrees, it becomes quite difficult to keep this car under control. Okay, banker lap is coming up. We might get interrupted by GTP or Group C because it's not split qualifying. Hopefully we can get a decent lap on the board. Okay, here we go. And that's not a good start. I was looking for the 400 board, and maybe because I was going so fast I'd missed it already. And then I saw the 300 board. It's like, wait a minute, I should have braked already. So that's why you shouldn't always use these brake or use your brake markers.
The leader has just done.
Especially the boards. I don't know what they're made of, cardboard or whatever. Don't use them as a reference alone because. Hey, Cranky. Yeah, flat 6. I was just saying I missed my brake marker because someone knocked down one of the signs. And so you should always look for an alternative brake marker. You may recall at Bathurst in ACC, when you get to the end of Conrod Strait and you have to brake hard, but then the brake markers are usually those foam or cardboard markers, and they usually get knocked down during the race. Okay, so this lap is a waste.
Just done at 2:00.8 seconds.
But I agree, Cranky. The Porsche 911 RSR, one of the most beautiful sounding race cars. So the difference between a GTE and a GT3, a GTE is a purpose-built race car.
V8.
It may look like a Porsche, but it's built as a bespoke racing machine. It doesn't have ABS, it does have traction control. And I think we'll get our lap interrupted by faster traffic. So it's a shame that I didn't manage to actually. My banker lap was
0.34 off the pace.
ruined by a mistake, because now it will be much harder to set a clean lap. Yeah, GTEs are kind of like silhouette cars almost.
The guy behind has just done a 222.00. Alright, Baz.
Has
the car approaching.
Okay, I think this dude is on an outlap though. I mean, it's a bit of a shame.
Car right. Clear right.
So this will not be a fast one. So yeah, GTEs have a much bigger diffuser at the back. Overall, more aero and downforce. They also have special tires, which are tailored to the car.
Right side. Clear right.
GT3s are more like, you know, like your showroom model converted into a race car. So kind of like what a superbike is in bike racing. So the GTE would be the MotoGP almost, and then the GT3 is then the superbike, which is derived from a showroom model. That wasn't a quick lap at 2:03. We can go at least a second faster, but again with combined
Car behind.
qualifying, yeah, we will get interrupted. But I think the race itself will be, probably won't really matter where we qualify, because I'm expecting just a little bit more chaos. Because this is an open lobby, although hosted by AMS Unofficial. Normally their races are passworded, so we will have the regular cast of drivers plus randoms basically.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Your brake temperatures look good.
Locked
Left
up.
rear tyre looks a little hot.
It does. 105, the left rear. So I need to be careful here at the final turn. Okay, this will be an improvement at least. But going back to the
Car behind. That's your quickest lap in this session. That lap time was 2:01.52. Okay, Baz.
GTEs.
To go. 5 minutes.
Fortunately, the GTEs are no longer. They were phased out both by IMSA and GT or FIA Endurance, or what is now called WEC. Because simply they became too expensive to run, basically.
0.5 seconds. Your tyre temperatures look good.
Tenth slower on this lap. And this is the carousel, which goes on and on and on, and yeah. Struggled for traction there. because there's already so much stress on the left rear. As you can see, 109 left rears
Sector 2.
glowing red hot. Another lockup. So we are, what, 4th in the GTE class currently. Oh, chaos. Hey, Bearded. Hope you're doing well. I am not playing ACC, I am playing Automobilista 2 with my old friends from AMS Unofficial. Long time ago, my sim racing,
Sector 1.
or my online sim racing journey
Rear is hot.
began in the Automobilista 1, the first one, with the same group. So I know a lot of the names in this lobby. Oh, and then we ran out of fuel. I didn't even pay attention to
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
fuel levels, but only 2 minutes to go. Quite far off the pace though. We're over a second of the pole sitter in GTE, which is Tex. He did a 2:0049. We only managed a 2:01.5, so a second and a bit of the pace. Just over a minute to go in qualifying. Actually, let's load our race setup. Our race setup is slightly different. So instead of... In GTE, you've got the option of different compounds. For my qualifying setup. Yeah, it does, Gabriele. So that's why I've got, for my race setup, I'm going to put on mediums for the rears. Now, I don't know if they are better at heat dissipation, since it's a harder compound compared to the softs. The fronts are okay, but the left rear, especially when you go through the carousel, and then you've got the kink as well. So once you've done the carousel, the tire temperature or the left rear might already be like over 100 degrees, and then you still have the kink to do. I did crash there earlier. Oh, have enough time. And then, yeah, qualifying completed. Hopefully it'll still give me like a minute or so to...
Okay, Baz, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Hey Tines, yeah, good luck, have fun. So, Tines in my chat, he's a regular AMS2 streamer. Very, very quick in AMS2. And I've qualified right behind him. So hopefully the two of us can survive the carnage, the multi-class carnage. Hello R2R. I've seen you in Tenness's stream often. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, hopefully, as I was saying, hopefully Tenness and I can have a good race. And hopefully our left rear is not going to overheat so much that that it will end up in the wall. Might actually have to increase the TC. Maybe I should start off with 3 TC instead of 2. It's better. It's still, well, that's just an Amos 2 thing where the rear end just kicks out. But our left rear is so far, well, this is just an outlap, still under 100 degrees. Is this going to... yeah. But yeah, I basically just need to manage, because I'm sure that I will not be the only one who's going to struggle with keeping the temperatures in check. But then again, you know, I've not played this game for so long. Yeah, because in ACC you kind of get away with kind of the throw in the car, like you can put a lot of load transfer through the, like you can basically throw the car about in ACC almost, and I think here we need to be a little bit more delicate. Yeah, this race doesn't really count for anything. It's just to have fun, get together again with some old friends. So you will recognize a lot of these names. Johnny B,
P4,
Franco.
minutes.
Oh, okay, so no break. Okay, so I'm gonna put the default TC. Put it on 3. Radiator opening is... that shouldn't cause us any trouble. Maybe open the rear duct a bit more, get more cooling on the left rear or on the rear tires. Yeah. And this should be enough fuel though. 74 or 35 minutes. The race distances. Yeah, race distance is 35. I believe Metz is in the race as well. Oh, he's starting right behind me. So we're all in white Porsche 911 RSRs. So Metz is a big aim, well, a big streamer. So I'm hoping not to kill him. I'm not sure if he's streaming now, but let's not kill Metz, shall we? Oh yeah, press ready. Yeah. Okay. Grandpa Bear also in the GTE class, but J-Turn in the Group C, Erwin Group C, Eagle Noodle,
P4. Okay, Baz.
all the legends basically.
Focus.
Okay, here we go.
Green, green, green.
Not a bad start. Tenes is boxed in. Okay, start. I think we're second in class, but we have to look out for the crashes up front.
Great start, well done.
Because the Group C's, there was already someone locking up. So I'm behind Win Diesel. I think I've raced against him a few times in the past. And that's Tex behind us, and Tex is an alien. So I'm quite sure he'll make short work of us. He was more than a second faster than us in qualifying, remember? Careful here. Okay, so Tex, Meds, and oh, I don't see Tenezel, my relative. I hope he's doing okay. So it looks like the 911 RSR is still the fastest GTE in Amos 2. Oh, big lockup. That's Tex there in the blue and pink car.
P2.
I need that slipstream from Wind Diesel. Gap to Wind Diesel about a second. Careful not to lock up though. Oh, run wide. Feel the rear slipping underneath us. 104 the rear, left rear is.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
Managed to close in a little bit on Wind Diesel on the braking at Canada corner. Fast kink here, and then the final turn. That was a lap at Road America. Oof. Oh, Tines is still in the race, 5 seconds further behind. Texas right up my slipstream.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Good pass by Tex.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
Still 29 minutes to go though, so all is not lost.
The gap to P2 ahead is increasing.
Well, 107 our left rear is. Can either upshift earlier or put some more TC into.
Tires are hot.
Yep, I know. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. That was another moment. So that means I just need to brake a little bit earlier. Be more gentle with my entry speed.
Focus. Keep it smooth, P3. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 53 Celsius. The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Okay, so I expected a bit more chaos, but it's been quite tame so far.
Left rear tyre looks a little hot.
Still a decent amount of cars in the race. Oh, lock up. And lockups cause havoc to your tires, so Mats is 3.5 seconds further back. Tenes gap still 5 seconds or 4 seconds. But of course it's going to get really interesting when the Group C cars come to lap us. And I get away with a little bit less TC. Feels like it's kind of holding me back on exit.
The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds. That last lap was
You can hear the TC
the track temperature is falling.
when I accelerate.
Celsius.
But at the same time, too little TC will cook the tires. But yeah, Wind Diesel nearly 4 seconds. Tex nearly 3 seconds. So those two guys are pulling away. They're the stars of the show.
Good.
Like walking on eggshells there through the carousel. That is Mets still behind us. A big time YouTuber. Oof. So I nearly messed up Canada corner. Big time YouTuber behind us. Okay, so our lap times are quite consistent. Just unfortunately they're not as fast as Diesel and Tex.
That was 202.03. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 46 Celsius.
Well, that's good to hear. Track temperature decreasing.
gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
The gap behind
I'll
is now
increase the
3.2.
TC for the carousel and the kink.
Track temperature is decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius. Air temp's falling. It's now 26 Celsius.
X is getting closer to diesel. Okay, let's put this TC back to 3. Hopefully it will feel less sketchy through the carousel.
The gap behind is now 3.0 seconds.
Still feel some overcautious there. Ooh, fortunately
P3.
the grass didn't spin us out. So we ran wide there. The kink. Slower lap.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 39.
Yeah, left rear, 100 degrees.
Okay, Baz, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. Your tyre temps are all fine.
I don't feel fine, crew chief.
The gap to Matt behind is now 3.1.
Lap times are dropping off. So we've been racing for 15 minutes. Still more than halfway to go. Okay, so Tex has dropped off a little bit from diesel. I don't know if Tex made a mistake.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 36 Celsius.
mean, I might overall be a little bit slower because I am running the medium compound. I know it's soft is much quicker, but I just can't keep that tire alive for the full race duration. Prevent it from overheating, really.
P4 is getting closer. The gap's come down to 4.1. Okay, Baz, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
See that Tenez has overtaken Mets. Oh boy. Just about crashed there. Headlights on. You can never tell.
That was a 202.52.
So yeah, Win Diesel and Tex are long gone. I'm a little bit in no man's land. And my aim is just to bring it home, hopefully in P3 in my class.
Gap to P4 behind is now 4.3.
Okay, so the gap to P4 behind me is stable. Yeah, feels better with TC4. I might have to keep increasing it as the tires wear.
Great driving, keep it up. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Okay, more than halfway there. Can we bring it home in a podium position? Unfortunately, we weren't able to challenge two front runners, but I think we're doing okay. After being away from Amos 2 for like since May, I don't think I've played Amos 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm up against the Amos 2 regulars who play this more often than I do. But I cannot take it easy because Tenez, you all know how fast Tenez is. Okay, so I just noticed a Group C car, Johnny B, in my relative. Thank you, Nos Industry. Thank you for tuning in. And it just feels so sketch through the
The gap behind is now 4.1.
carousel. Yeah, 4/10 slower already on this lap. Is it tires as well? Tennessee is struggling with the left rear. It just feels like this car wants to swap ends. Well, of course it's a Porsche. Engine is at the rear. Okay, so we've got two. Oh wow, and they're in a battle. Johnny B and Lord GT.
Your last lap time was at 2:02.38. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Blue flag.
Hopefully they can make the pass before turn, whatever that turn is. At the end of this straight, basically.
You're being caught by the Group C runners.
It's always better if someone passes you on a straight rather than a
Blue flag.
corner entry. Okay, I'll stay on this side. That's Johnny. No, that's
Car
Lord
left,
GT.
clear left.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear right.
That wasn't so painful. But again, I nearly lost the rear there. Braking for the bridge, tunnel, whatever. So tempting just to send it through the carousel, but I know that the rear tires will be able to handle that. I'm at TC4. Was the gap to Tennessee 4 seconds. Is it mid-engine? Okay. That's Franco. Not sure if he'll overtake me before the end of this straight. Oh, car coming out of the pits.
Blue flag. Okay, Baz. There's a faster class car approaching.
On your right. Clear right.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Another lock up. Oh dear. Contact between the Mr. Facilito and Franco.
Flag.
A Noodle behind us now. And obviously he's chasing after Franco.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
The gap to B4 behind is now 7.3.
Okay, so... Oof. Dear. Oh, Tenesa's lost the place to Mets. So the gap to Mets is about 8 seconds. So both Tenes and Mets must have lost a lot of time then. Maybe when they just caught the Group C's at a very awkward moment, maybe, a part of the track. That's the thing with multi-class, it's just the luck of where you meet the traffic. So next GTP is Erwin. Another familiar name. We all know Erwin from our Amos 1 days. Fierce rival back then. And I've noticed that he's also been playing Amos 2 more often. Felt like I overslowed the car there. Or hurry downs.
The gap to Matt behind is now 7.5 seconds.
I can't even see Tex and Win Diesel anymore. So they're like 15 seconds. The distances to them, the gap. Totally left us for dust. But we are racing for, or we are currently in the podium position in the GTE class. With 6 minutes to go. Yeah, you think that when I did the very first Amos 2 Community Cup, like was it like a nearly 2 years ago, and we ran the GTEs. The Porsche RSR was also the fastest car. Now, you think that Riza would have maybe balanced the cars a little bit better, because you also have the BMW and the Corvette. Unfortunately, we don't have the Aston GTE or the Ferrari 488 GTE. I did try the Corvette and found the Porsche far better. So yeah, that is my issue overall with Amos 2. There's so many cool cars, but the classes are so poorly balanced. But yeah, they must not have the resources to sort this all out. It's obviously a much smaller dev team. But then they keep adding more and more cars, so... Ooh. Lock up at the worst moment. So Erwin should be able to overtake us here on the straight.
On your right, clear right.
Good day, Erwin, good to see you again.
Your lap time was 2:02.86.
Obviously, Amos 2 is not the only game that has balancing issues.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
But then, when you see the update logs on the race room, they keep refining the BOPs for the different cars. So
Matt behind is now 8.4.
I don't imagine the race room team is much bigger than Riza. Then again, what do I know? I'm just a consumer. I don't really care if a dev team is big or small. I just want to have a good experience. But that's my rant over now. Most important thing is we're having fun. Playing the game as it is just now. Can't wait to see what 1.6 will bring. The ones that have tried it out have a lot of praise for it. I'm still skeptic. I mean, I've been through so many updates already. I'll see it when I believe it, or I'll believe it when I see it, or not actually see it when I drive it. Our lap times are getting slower and slower and more inconsistent. But the gap to Mets is still 9 seconds, so I don't have to pedal that hard.
Consistency, keep it up.
I mean, there's no way I can catch Tex or Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's still in the lead, by the way. So, amazing drive by him. I'm not really sure what happened, how Tex lost the lead. I think he was boxed in behind a slower moving Group C. I was kind of worried through practice and qualifying because I kept spinning the car. But that was because I was on the softer compound. Fortunately, we changed compound to medium for the race, and yeah, I think that maybe has done the trick. Also, underdriving the car helps. You need to have that discipline to not to push it too far, but maybe I'm a little bit too conservative. I don't know if we're going into the final lap or there's one more to go. Just, like a message to say that the leader is on the final lap, like it does in Assetto Corsa.
The lap time was at 2:03.
Very handy. I don't always trust crew chief when he says you're on the final lap.
The gap to P2 ahead is now 11 seconds.
As a massive gap to P2. 11 seconds. Okay, so this is the final lap then. Because the leader of the Group C class has crossed the finish line. Through the carousel, final time. Let's not bin it.
5 minutes.
And we still have plenty of fuel in the tank. One more time through the kink here. Let's not put it in the wall. And approaching Canada corner. One more turn to go. Well, the race may have not been very close between the other GTE cars, but yeah, quite happy with a P3. Podium.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Thank you, Gabriele. So yeah, it's that was I actually, because it was an open lobby, I thought there was going to be more crashes and stuff. Shame that yeah, Tenez and I and Grandpa Bear, whom I've raced often in the past, we didn't have more of a battle. Vin Diesel and Tex were just far too quick. Could not keep up with them. Hey Steven, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, this is we're playing Amos 2. Well, only tonight. I'm not planning to do this on a regular basis, unless 1.6 is like so good. But yeah, remains to be seen. I think that's Jim there. Yeah, but so Mr. Lore GT wins the overall race, finishing ahead of Johnny B. Franco is on the podium, followed by Evil Noodle, Erwin, Jim in 7th, and then Vin Diesel wins the GTE class, followed by Tex, and then we round out the Rosram Mets P4 in class. Grandpa Bear, Tenez, not sure what happened to Tenez, but I'll watch his stream afterwards to see what happened during his race. But yeah, that concludes AMS 2. It was a good experience just to be racing again with some old friends. It's always good to play with people that you know. But the next stream is on Saturday. We're back in ACC. It is the prelude of this league that I've joined. So it's called TSC Double Trouble, and that's the next stream on Saturday. So Steven says 1.6 will come with a fresh Gypsy curse for you. Yes. If it isn't botched pit stops or just getting kicked off the server, it'll be something new, I reckon. I imagine something else to. Well, I don't have any hair anymore. Not that I'm blaming Amos 2, but it's when my hair started to fall out, and I was still playing Amos 2 on a regular basis back then. But I digress. That's the end of the stream, and hopefully I will see you on Saturday. Bye now.